Appreciate that. We need more of us running in them offices, though, Slick. Yes, we do. People of color all day need to be in the offices. A lot of people don't understand that there's a discrepancy. Even if you're listening to CNN, I had to stop. Anytime it comes to a Democrat state, he says the African Americans. He won't say white Americans. He won't say none of that. He just say suburbs. Things like that bother me because words matter. You get what I'm saying? And the stuff is all around us at an all-time high. That's not being conscious. It's just knowing right from wrong. You know what I mean? You still today don't want to acknowledge us as Americans. We got to be something else other than. We got to be this and American. We can't just be American. You feel me? He's not on there talking about the European Americans. He's not saying that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We also need more younger people in office too. Many old thoughts in office. That's a fact. Trying to run this like Jim Crow. Mel, you're exactly right. We need young people to take interest and spread your ideas. You get what I'm saying? And spread your ideas. You know what I mean? It's a lot of smart colored people out there and smart white young men out there. You know what I'm saying? They included in the rainbow too, but it has to be a collective. You get what I'm saying? But that's our own doing somewhat. That's true because we sold out a lot of stuff, bro. And we sort of kind of enslaved our own minds, always looking for a leader. And it started within internally ourselves. We was taught that money was everything, and money is not everything. See what I'm saying? That's why we sold all liquor stores. That's why we sold everything that we had that was tangible. Now we have nothing that's tangible. You know what I'm saying? Nothing builds equity. Over 75% of people of color live in apartments. We are last to own anything. And we're always taught to find a leader. That's why they have the Black Caucus, and they want us to have a black leader. Nobody else has a white leader. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff. We're taught to follow. You get what I'm saying? In turns, us being sheep. We always looking for a helping hand, a handout. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Section 8 is about. That's what welfare is about. It's a handout, something to depend on, a crutch. You know, it's like that old man with that dollar on the fishing pole. Oh, you almost got it, but you never gonna get it. And they making sure it's out of reach, but never want us to know that everything is within reach, within unity. You get what I'm saying? The key is to destroy unity. Period. If we keep looking for one person to lead, we're done. It's up to us to start making things happen. Encourage our kids to be. Do you know it's only 5% colored doctors? Did you know that? Black doctors and people of color make up 5% of doctors. We need to encourage our kids to be doctors. We need to encourage our kids to get in politics. Things like that, bro. That's what changed. I mean, Frederick Douglass had it said best. I had the shirt, and I'm going to paraphrase. He said, it's easy. It's easy to fix children, but you can't repair a broken man. And that's a fact. So all these broken old cats, you dig what I'm saying? They could stop it, bro. They could stop it. All these old cats that's in office need to go. It's time for some new blood. We need to start electing some young cats and show them how they live. Do you notice when we elect people how old they are? It's time for some young cats to get up there and lead the free world. Not only a lot of blacks don't want responsibility. And that's the fact, but we need to raise them up into responsibility. A lot of them don't even know what responsibility is because they ain't got no fathers at home. And because the father didn't want the responsibility. It's time to, you know what I'm saying, man up. The men need to man up. Period. Quit being simps. Man up. Yo, let the woman know we might not be together, but that's my son. And I'm going to raise him to be a man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be in a household to raise a smart, intelligent, young human being. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's how I feel about it. A lot of us men blame the mama. I can't stand that motherfucking bitch. I can't stand that bitch. So I don't even get to see my son. Fuck that. Take her ass to court. Get weekends, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Start there. Because I'll be damned. I went to court and told the judge, hell or jail. And I said that in court. I got threatened with contempt, but I told her I'm sorry, but I feel that way because I've been taking care of my kid. And y'all talking to me like I don't take care of my kid. So you're not finna tell me I cannot see my kid. And she granted me what I wanted. Because I meant that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not only did we sell our property, we have been robbed for acres of land. Black folk had plenty of farms, but white folks snuck those areas away from us. And that's a fact, and only gave minimal of them back. And they got the Black Farmers Union that is supposed to be backed by the government, but they don't back them. I read up on them all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything that has to have an organization behind black, it's like that's how they give us crumbs. The Black Farmers Union. Not the Farmers Union, the Black Farmers Union. Let's make sure they don't be extinct. Let's make sure they have a couple of farms. And that way they can't say black folks don't have farms. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. People don't, we got to start looking at stuff from both ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? We also got to take a lot of hate out of our heart and just start doing our own. Like, hey, look, we know you don't like us, so what? We ain't got time to deal with that. It's time to focus on us and our children and realize our children are the best investment you can have. Raise them to be great, and they will be great. Even if you, let me tell you something. What I mean by great, we're not talking about every kid supposed to be a politician. Every kid ain't supposed to be a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer. There will be some that will be that, but we do need garbage men. We do need electricians. We need construction workers. You understand me? We still need, there's a lot of professions out there that are needed that make great money. Makes a lot of money because then you make your own company off of it. But it will be our own. It will be yours. So we need to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Polo J said, I never understood why so many black folks are so worried about white people because, it goes back. Very few of us have the sight, as my dad say. Very few of us have the sight, just like an artist. Very few have an artist's eye. An artist could see something, you'll say that's just a piece of wood, and an artist will look at that piece of wood and say, no, I see a statue. You don't see it? And he'll turn it into that statue. That's the type of eye we need. We don't need to be looking at white folks. We need to stare through them, the ones that are racist. But how they got us locked down, we say they own everything. We think they own everything. We think that we can't own nothing and we got to settle for the handouts. Look how everybody went crazy over that $1,200. Something you could have got during the year. People went crazy for $1,200. People on minimum wage make more than $1,200. And people don't even know that. Like they know that, but they didn't realize you was getting peanuts. It was never intended to help you. That doesn't even cover some people rent. Right? There you go. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. I keep telling people it ain't just one way. It's all the way around the board. And a lot of us don't know that's what we got. That's why we're not willing to work with each other. That's why we're not willing to invest in each other. We're taught not to. This is why you see every other nationality in our neighborhoods making money. Right? Except us. Right? This is why we try to cheat each other. We think we're supposed to get a discount off of each other. Okay? That's what we're supposed to do. Right? But you go into another establishment by some other race, and you don't do that to them. Stockholm Syndrome. Nolan Ward said we need reparations. Let me tell you something. That's something else that black folks need to not get off of, but know what you're fighting for. We were never promised money. We was promised 40 acres and a mule. And I'll tell you this, they don't want to give you that now because they had to retro that back. You know how much money that is for the 40 acres? Let alone, they don't even just want to give you the 40 acres. You get what I'm saying? You know why? You think it's about the money, and it's not. It's the fact that you will be empowered because you will be able to create generational wealth. They don't want generational wealth. Not for us, because then you don't got to do what master tell you to do. The goal is to keep the majority in check. The strays go to jail. The radicals go to jail, as they call us. The free thinkers go to jail. The masses say, well, if you wasn't out there, then you wouldn't have went to jail. If you didn't do that, you wouldn't have went to jail. Even if you right. Yeah, you was right, dog, but you should have thought about that one.
This is 50.